Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Okay, in true asshole form, I have 2 videos coming up, but, and I'm gonna seem like a real douche, and I am, after all, the world's only professional asshole. But I want these to sting so that the people learn from it, because these are questions, well, not this first one. This first one is just gonna show you what kind of a douche I am. But the second question that I'm gonna answer in the videos about what kind of business should I start. I want this one to sting because that's the only way people actually find out how to run their own business. But that's not the topic of this one. Let's continue on with this one. Hey, Cappy, any advice on how to survive basic training? After seeing the basic up videos on YouTube, I'm terrified of the instructors already. 1, how to survive being yelled at all the time. 2, how to remember the many details and make progress week after week. My uncle told me that being in shape is 50% of the job. Please tell me about the other half. So what I did is I didn't go to the military. I never went through basic. I mean, we had training when I was a security, but it was nothing like basic training, nothing like that at all. So I went to a more authoritative source. I have my own opinions because my stepfather was actually a drill instructor. And I'm not just talking in the military. No, I'm kidding. But so he did impart some wisdom. But this is from my good buddy Lloyd, who was in the military. This is a start. Get in good physical condition. Be ready to, at minimum, pass the Army physical fitness test. However, you should be scoring a minimum of 200 plus out of the 300 for your age group. Blend in. Try not to stand out, at least not until after the 4th or 5th week. And I know he told me this. You don't want to stand out either very poorly or very excellently. You want to be in the middle there. Otherwise, they will pick on you in a bad way, regardless of whether you're doing really good or whether you're doing very poorly. So you're just average Joe, maybe a little bit hair better than average, but do not stand out. Learn the soldier skills and common tasks that will be tested on the end of the cycle tests. Work on military marksmanship with the AR-15 so you are ready for the M16. Don't pack a bunch of stuff, only the minimum. You'll just be sending it home if it's excess, plus you will be carrying that shit everywhere for the first few days of reception station in the processing. Get used to walking a lot in combat boots. Condition your feet and start carrying a filled pack. Oh, okay. Get used to walking a lot in combat boots. Condition your feet and start carrying a filled pack. He said filled pack on walks, or maybe field pack. Carry a weight. Understand you're going to fuck up and get smoked by the drill sergeants. It happens to everyone. Learn from it and try not to fuck up again. Realize that your days are going to start at 4 a.m. and end at 9 to 10 p.m. with an hour of fire watch sometime between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. You're going to get food, industrial cafeteria style food, but you need to eat fast, so get used to eating your meals quickly. Learn to swim and tread water. Get over your fears of heights or other similar phobias. Always focus on a positive attitude even when it sucks the most. Many have done this, and you can too. Now, those are little things you can prepare yourself for, and I will address some of the mental things that I theorize. Don't watch all the fuck. You did like that. Just shut the fuck up. These are just my opinions. He's the one paying me and not you. You gotta understand what the point of basic training is, and that is to make you all standard and get rid of your independence or uniqueness or not necessarily personality, but you got to realize you're part of a team. The Army does not work together if you have a bunch of individualists running around doing whatever they think, and you got to operate as a unit. They also have to instill in you the chain of command, because if that breaks down, meaning like, you got to answer to your sergeant's got to answer to the lieutenant's got to answer to the captain, and if you start disobeying orders or whatever, they are going to beat the fucking shit out. That's why you go into the brig, because if people aren't following orders, the commanders, they're getting all this information and data, how the war is going, how the battle is going, and they say, we need to send this team over there and hold that position. If there's a problem, that command does not get down to the privates because the sergeants are telling the lieutenants to fuck off, or the lieutenants are telling the captains to fuck off, or the captains are telling the majors to fuck off. Everyone on that battlefield is going to get their asses handed to them because this group of people didn't do what they were supposed to do, acting as a team. So the chain of command is very important, so you have to just follow orders. So the mentality that what they're trying to get you to do is obey and not question, because they don't have time to explain to you why you got to charge that hill or why you got to build a bridge over there. So if you can realize, and the other thing is they're also there to make you tough. They got to toughen you up because we got the world's biggest fucking pussies with this millennial generation. So the drill instructors are just like, they've had it. They need you guys to be tough under fire. So what's going to happen is that's why the drill instructors are so hard on you. Whether or not it's personal or not does not matter. They're going to be hard on you. They're going to kick your fucking ass. And what you got to do is not take it personally. Just carry it out. I got to clean the toilets? Fine, I cleaned the toilets. I fucked up. I got to patrol at 4 a.m.? Fine, I got to patrol at 4 a.m. The sooner you get rid of any individuality, you're like, that's not fair, and just realize you are there to do exactly what they tell you to do. Not the best you can, but just do it. Not question, obey. Don't let your emotions or ego or psychology get in the way. You just check out. What do you want me to do? I'll do that. No questions, no nothing, no opinions, no sly remarks, no fucking bullshit. They don't have time for that. When soldiers' lives are on the line, you could lose 100, 1,000, or 10,000 soldiers because you're not operating as a non-questioning, completely compliant, completely fast-functioning machine. So I would just like, this doesn't mean you give up your personality or your thoughts or your individuality. But when it comes to obeying orders and executing your job as a soldier, your opinions don't matter. Just shut the fuck up and do it. So check out your brain. Don't check out your brain, but check out any preferences or opinions that you have and just do it. That's it. And if everyone's going to be yelling at you, got to get your ass kicked, don't take it personally. It isn't personal. It's like being on like me. I don't take it personally that a bunch of fucking trolls hate my guts. I'm okay with that. I ignore it. What do you mean I'm a sexist? It's like, okay, yeah, fine, bye, whatever. So, but that's it. So take my buddy Lloyd's advice and take my philosophical observations, if you will, and best of luck in basic. Toodles.